Hi, I'm Lauren, and today on Hollywood Party I'm going to be talking to you about Valley of the Dolls by Jacqueline Suzanne. This was written in the 60s. It's kind of like the quintessential 60s novel, and it's thick, but I finished it in like a day and a half because it was that good. I didn't think it was going to be good. I watched the movie like on cold meds a few years ago and thought, this is the biggest piece of crap. Like, I like the style of it, all the girls look really cute in the 60s, but this is dumb. Well, I read up on the author who died like at the end of the 60s. She died of breast cancer, unfortunately. And she hated that movie. She walked up to the director after she saw it and said, that was crap. I think she said something else, but that was along the lines of what she was meaning. This is like a story of three girls who are friends and kind of like them from the late 40s until the early 60s. This book, I don't know what it was trying to tell me. Like, that's the only confusing thing. Is it trying to tell me that like stick with your girlfriends or guys are crap? Because I hated every single guy in this book. I finished this book and I just wanted to like rage on men. Like, it made me so mad. Like, not only does like real life dealing with men make me mad, but just reading about like things haven't really changed that much, and that's effing depressing. So that pissed me off. Not that that has anything bad to do about the book, it's just sucks. The girls, like, it seems like their main goals are like either career, which is totally fine with that, I'm fine with that, or like finding a husband, finding a man. Even the guys, even the girls that have careers, they just keep harping on like they don't have a man, they don't have a man. And I get it, that's still a thing, but it was just frustrating because the girls that have the careers in this book, which is most of them, I'm like, you guys are good, come on. You don't need a dude, and the guys around you suck, so come on. The back of the book is interesting to read, the like little summary and what's happened since it's been published, and it says like that this pop culture classic is a pioneering work for women's rights, or lack thereof, drug addiction, definitely I will talk about that, male literary establishment. Like, one guy in this book wants to write, like, I don't know that it tackles that, and then gay rights. Okay, I know this was written 50 plus years ago. They used the word fag so much, like, it borderline made me uncomfortable. I know that it was acceptable then, doesn't make it right, but it was used a ton, especially in like the first 100 pages. It was just like, There's two characters in particular who just really love that word. So I had to think, like, after reading this, like, what are they talking about with gay rights? Okay, I'm really not spoiling anything. One of the girls has a like lesbian relationship in her early 20s. She doesn't even say that's what it is in the book. Like, she's having a conversation with her lover, and they're like, yeah, we're not lesbians because, like, you know, we'd be butch dykes or bull dykes or whatever. And they just say that we're just friends enjoying each other. Girl, you're straight up lesbian. Like, don't get it twisted. I share pizza with my friends. I'm not sharing like my puss. So you're a lesbian, or at least bi, which is fine. But you know, it was like 50 years ago, and they can't say that. So I don't really think this is like a gay rights book by any stretch of the imagination. It doesn't have like a very happy ending, so don't think you're going to be reading one of those. There's two characters in here that I think for sure are based on people. One is, there's this older actress. To me, she reminds me of Ethel Merman, big time. If she was based on someone else, maybe, but she really, to me, is like Ethel Merman type for sure. Because she's on Broadway, super, super professional. And then there's another one, Neely, who, if you know anything about Valley of the Dolls, Sparkle Neely, Sparkle. That's one line in here. It doesn't even say Sparkle twice, it's just like Sparkle Neely. That's it. She, in the movie, is played by Patty Duke, who's like off on a good one in real life anyways. But that's, to me, is like Judy Garland. That's who she is, because that character is a hot freaking mess. but fun to read about. Oh my god, she's such a mess. When the movie was being made, Judy Garland was cast as like the Ethel Merman kind of character, but because she was being Judy Garland, they're like, oh, you're going to be in this movie about, you know, pill abuse. Yeah, we can't handle the side effects of that, so you got to go, which I think is fucking stupid and ironic. So Judy Garland left Valley of the Dolls, took her wardrobe with her, and there's, in the movie, Susan Hayward replaced her. She did a good job. She wears this like orangey gold red sequined like pantsuit. It's freaking gorgeous. So that's in the movie. Well, Judy Garland, she has the same copy of it, but made for her because she's dinky tiny. And she wore it on tour. She's like, yeah, I'm supposed to be Valley of the Dolls. This is from it. Eat it. So I probably would have liked the movie better had Judy Garland been in it. I think it would have been interesting to see because like she's like the #1 poster child of pill abuse in the Hollywood system, because this is what they're talking about. They're talking about women in particular. Studios would give them, and doctors freely would give them just like pills to make them sleep, pills to make them lose weight, and then mixing them and having to just take so many of them. One of the characters ends up in like a cuckoo house. So it's a good book. This book reminds me of The Great Gatsby because the characters do not have a lot of depth. It's kind of like they're one note. They don't learn anything. Tragedy happens to them because they're stupid. But you are okay with it. So if you like The Great Gatsby, you probably would like this book. I mean, it's not like, I'm not saying the writing style is anything like F. Scott Fitzgerald, but it's tragedy and glamour and substance abuse. So give it a shot. It's like, yeah, Great Gatsby, but like 40 years later. Just same thing. So give it a shot. I say definitely like take it to the beach. I don't go to the beach. I go down on my couch in air-conditioned splendor. So give this a shot. I would say like 4.5. I mean, I read it in a day. For me, it's like a definite 5 stars, but maybe I don't want to hype it up too much. 4.5 stars. So give it a shot, and I'll see you next time. Bye.